We're out today on a nice sunny but cold day. It's in the upper 30s right now, probably about the high for the day. We're here at Buck Branch, which is a small tributary of Tellico River. And one reason I wanted to check it out is it's on the general line of the Gold Belt. And when I say Gold Belt, obviously I don't mean it's a solid continuous line, but rather a trend of gold-bearing locations. At times it can be discontinuous, rather spotty, but this is in the general trend. And of course the trend is going to follow roughly the line of the Appalachian Range, running from southwest to northeast. So we're going to get the panning in here in the cold water and see what kind of mineralization we see and see if we can find any gold. Got a couple hours to try it out, maybe 2.5, and I'll check back frequently with the results of what we're finding. But it's a nice small little creek, lots of drop to it. So with that, we're going to get busy. Continue to work our way up Buck Branch, and as I always say, sometimes the gold's not in the pan. Some very nice scenery here, lots of cascades and small waterfalls. Really just abounds in here. Lots of big boulders and slabs and bedrock, and I've gotten a couple of small colors so far, pretty sparse. I've sent my helper up there on a recon mission. Looks like he's having a good time looking for spots, but looks really nice up ahead. Pretty nice day, at least the sun's out after over a week of clouds and rain. But let me get back to digging in here. I did encounter one thing in here that tells me of mineralization, if I can get it back out of my pocket. Well, I'll dig it out and be back in a minute. Okay, it took me a minute, but it's a really large cube of limonite after pyrite, over an inch. So it's a pretty good sign there's at least some sulfide deposits in here. Always a good sign in this part of the country when you get into the limonite cubes. It's the only one I've seen so far though, but it's a nice specimen. Turns out Buck Branch is actually a pretty good sized creek. This looks a lot smaller down towards the road. Got a nice sized pool right there. Mineralization is really at a minimum. A few little small ragged heavies, a little bit of black sand, one monster limonite cube. That's really about the extent of it, but pretty nice location. Just not much for gold. A few small little specks. First couple of pans, that's about it. I didn't want to forget the last plunge before it heads down into Tellico River. Pretty decent little waterfall. Probably about 12 to 14 feet top to bottom. Anyway, that's it for today. Catch you next time. Well, we got a little bit of sampling in here at Buck Branch, but really not much to talk about gold-wise. A couple of small pieces, pretty much it. It's a nice creek though. It's a nice day. Despite being cold, all my gloves and everything, I stayed extremely warm, maybe too much. So we're going to go ahead and break out of here, maybe stop and do a pan or two somewhere else. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed your visit to Buck Branch. I know I did. We'll catch you the next time.